Good morning, everybody. I hope everyone's had a good holiday. And I hope it's cooling down where you're at because it's been miserable here. Too hot to even do anything other than stay in the AC. Well, we got a little project we're doing here at the house. And this is going to be an 8-foot by 8-foot open shed for like a smoker area. And Randy is trying. I'd come back a little more. He's trying to punch the holes to where we could put these sonic tubes. Wrong way.
I hate that auger bit. It don't have enough tip on it.
Hey, could you use your spike and make a hole?
I'm going to have to start a hole.
Okay. Yeah, he's talking about the auger bit. Now, what is it? There's different points, honey?
Yeah, that's that one that came with it. And they've got a little bitty tip sticking down here.
Right.
Like a good auger bit, you'll have like a screw top that just starts in the ground. Here, if you put, it's hard to start on the side of a hole anyhow.
He's talking
But that
about
one,
right
if it
here.
hits anything, it just goes. Once you get the hole started, it'll go down through there.
Right.
But it needs a good starter tip.
So you need to
Yeah.
start a hole for it.
Need to start a hole.
Now, these other 3 are all ready for the, almost ready for the concrete, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost.
Almost. And what this is back at our back of our house. And we're always grilling out. We're always having company. We're having smoke, the smoker going. And the smoker is over towards the garage. And so, whenever he's smoking, he's having to walk away from all of our fun, all of our family, all of our friends, go check on the smoker, and then come back.
And sometimes that's not a bad thing.
Yeah, sometimes it's not a bad thing. Sometimes he goes out there and you want to come over this way, don't you?
I am. You got to do a hole.
Oh, I thought you was going to start right there.
Well,
Okay.
it's a 12-inch hole.
So anyway, he decided he would make like a pavilion out here for the smoker and for the grill, and that way we could be right out here with our family and friends and have the grill going and have the smoker going, and it'd be a nice little addition to our bonfire area. That way we're trying to get it to where it's one whole area, sitting around enjoying company, and, cooking out. Is that where you're eating rock?
I'm not sure it's rock or just really good feel.
I know it's not roots. We don't have no trees out here.
That one tree reaches for.
You think that tree, the magnolia, does? Huh.
Yeah, we've got to get us another auger bit.
Or a younger digger.
Or a younger digger.
Oh, diggers don't dig anymore. Maybe this will work. Oh, yeah. That pole, whatever that pole is
Spud bar.
spud bar. Okay. If you want to work out, pick up a spud bar. They're what, 50 pounds easily?
I don't know what it's 50, but
And it's got like a nice little chopping edge, and you can chop all of the edges down. And I had to move it, and I was dragging it. Every time you hit the ground, I'm hearing dirt fall in these other 3.
we don't fall in the cave.
Yeah. Now, we were lucky to get rain for the past 2 days. It wasn't a lot of rain, but we had some rain, and it was such nice rain. I mean, it was welcoming, put it that way, welcoming rain. Our big rooster's over here crowing. Y'all may be lucky to hear our young rooster. We got another rooster from our second hatching. And how does he crow, honey?
It just sounds like he's saying cock-a-doodle-doo.
Yeah, he goes cock-a-doodle-doo.
Don't sound like a crow. I heard him the other morning. I walked up on him and he done that and I'm going, what? Thought we had a talking chicken.
He was cute. And if you hear, if he's close enough and he crows and then you crow back, he'll crow back again, and it's like he's talking to you.
Well, let's see if it'll stick in that hole now.
Now, is that a big old rock you hit right there, that white?
Well, there's rock hole in it.
Oh, okay, but just,
There ain't nothing real big though.
it's like slate. We don't have well, we have rock, but it's way down.
Yeah, well, we've got kinds of little rock.
Yeah.
I mean, that came out of the fields at some point the farmers stacked up.
Yeah, true. And if you'll notice, there is a slope right here where he's putting in. And so the plan is, once we get these 4 posts put in concrete, because we're using our own lumber, we're not going to buy pressure treated, we're using our own sawmill lumber. And we're going to come in and fill this back area with some big old rock that we have over there.
And I'll level it up with.
Yeah, and then it's going to be leveled up with a fire pit. And so, it's going to be neat. It's going to be different. It's going to be, what, 6 by 6 post?
Huh?
6 by 6?
Yeah. That
6.
way I can put my poles. They'll be above the ground.
Right.
The way they won't be under the ground.
Yeah, and all exposed rafters, right?
Yeah, I wish there's a way I could pressure treat.
I don't know.
I don't know how. Yeah, you can do it.
Well, they don't use arsenic, I don't believe, anymore.
I don't want to use arsenic.
Salt. Isn't it salt that they use now?
Yeah, but they put it under pressure.
Yeah. Let's see if he could get this hole dug. Back up just a hair to make it.
I don't want it. It'll kick back this way.
Okay. I think that helped getting a, oops, maybe not. Started to say maybe that helped getting a hole started. There's always got to be one hole that's worse than the rest. There's always one troublemaker. I think he's trying to anchor it down, getting a good bite.
Just gonna be hand digging. This is one of them times. See, one of them front mount augers
Oh, like
where it holds it straight. You can just sit there and put the pressure of your tractor down on it. And
that or a 2-man auger, handheld auger.
I don't know, that'd beat you to death.
Well, it'd still do the job. I remember those days.
But,
That does too.
huh?
That'll work too.
Yeah.
These are 12-inch sonic tubes.
Yeah.
And we're going to, what, they have to, you think they'll set up, what, 2 days, 3 days?
Yeah, I'll probably give them 2 or 3 days to set up all the way.
Yep. Cool.
Dig me some rebar out of the barn so I can stick in there.
Always have a little bit of everything, don't you?
Yep.
This would be like a weekend project for anyone that wants to make a little pavilion for like their grills or, you know, a little area to sit in. This would be a nice little weekend project. We're not putting a fancy roof line. We're doing a like a lean-to roof because it'd match our house.
Match that.
Yeah, our house has got the lean-to.
It'd be taller in the front, and then it'll just lean back to there, and it's all gonna be 6x6s.
Right.
Check and make sure them worms need to be.
Yep. Measure twice, cut once. Does your digger need to be sharpened?
No, it just, there's no point on it to hold it in
No, I
place.
meant
Oh, no.
your handheld ones.
Yeah, I've got to either see if they sell a different head for it or buy a different auger bit.
I'm sure they sell a different head because it bolts.
Yeah.
So. Well, I think I'm going to stop this video for now because this is going to get really boring and maybe a lot of cursing. No. Since he's having to hand dig it. So I know my husband well enough to know that it's going to get very loud. And I really don't want our audience to hear that. So I'll stop for now. But this is going to be probably a 2-day, 3-day project. So we're going to continue this. So first off, remember to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. And tell everybody what we're doing. Share it with your friends. And just keep watching. Y'all have a beautiful morning. And remember, as always, we love you. God loves you. Y'all have a blessed day.
All right, I'm not a concrete guy, but I saw them. They always put metal or rebar or something in the hole. I had some tomato cages down there that we don't use anymore. So I'm putting a little bit of wire in there. They're not rebar. But we'll see how that works. Should work fine. I mean, it's going to be a solid slab of concrete. Foot thick, about 2.5 foot deep. And yeah, I just took some old tomato cages. And it may be wrong. I'm not a concrete. But what I've done, I just cut the top ring off, and I cut the bottom ring off and fold it over. I'll show you what they look like in the hole. They don't have to be exact. It's all gonna be inside the concrete. Let's just fold it over at the top. It'll be down in the hole like that. That should hold the concrete should hold itself together. But they always put rebar and stuff in concrete. So we're gonna do it. I'm gonna cut this last one up. 4 of them. Then we'll go over there and put them down in the hole. All my little pieces of metal. Alright, we'll turn you off and I'll turn you back on over there. Alright, the sun's out so bright, might be hard to see. But I just cut them tubes and they're just gonna set down in there like that. I'll put some cement in it and bring it up to where it's like 2 inches below the surface. And that ought to work.
Andy, tell them what you're doing.
I'm mixing mud the old-fashioned one. Not the old-fashioned.
That's what I was saying. It's not the old-fashioned way, but...
No. But it's the old ratio. 5 scoops of aggregate to 1 scoop of cement.
Right.
Portland cement.
And water.
And like,
So it's a consistency of oatmeal?
yeah, I'm sorry.
Or cake mix?
Yeah.
And then you made some rebarb things here. Now, you bought this on Marketplace.
Yeah.
Oh, Jack, y'all. Silly. But
Let's see how far. Is it going to come closer?
I think you need to go closer. This is the first hole he'll be pouring. Oh, come closer. A little more.
Well, as I go down, it's going to...
Okay. I still... I think you wasted most of it. First try. Yeah.
But I videotaped it a minute ago, but I made my wire out of old tomato cages.
Oh, okay. Oh, get them out of our yard.
There's one.
Yeah, but you got a lot to go.
You think?
And I think if you came a little bit closer.
Yeah.
All don't know how our littlest dog got out, but he must have came out when I did. So 5 to 1.
Yep, 5 to 1.
So 5 scoops to 1 scoop. Could you make it 5 to 2 or whatever? Or
Could. I don't know why you'd want it.
well, I meant, would it make it stiffer?
I don't know. I'm not a concrete guy.
Now this machine, we've rented them before, and we found, and what we rent is even smaller. And he found this one on Marketplace, and you know, it pays for itself just after one use, you know, one time, because you would have had to have rented the other one for a couple of days.
Oh, yeah. I can't do it all in one shot.
Right, and I think to rent them were like $50 a day. So, you know, 3 days of rental paid for it.
Yep.
So, and so he'll be able to use it on everything else. And there's all, you don't think of when you would need stuff like that, but like, you know, he's building this smoker area. He, you know, she put in a concrete step or a post or anything. It's kind of neat. He found it on Marketplace.
Yep.
You want to add more to it, or?
I don't know. I could probably do 2 things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that one thing is rated what, for 90 pounds or something?
280-pound bags.
280? Okay, 160. Yeah, right there. Perfect, perfect, perfect. You're not spilling a drop. Cool. That's your sweet spot right there, where you need to be. Because you didn't spill none of it.
Cool. Need some more water.
All right, well, that's my job, getting the water. Well, he's pouring these holes, so remember to stay tuned. Do a little cleanup. Get this all cleaned real good. That way concrete don't sit up, and it'll be ready for the next time. Okay, dear.
Got them 4 poured. They're kind of on the same level, but my post is going to come out. We're going to level everything up at top when we
Right.
get up there. I need a transit or something. I was using the string. Hard to do it with the string.
Yeah.
But
For us, it works.
yep, we can get her done with that. But, got that.
So the everyday Joe can actually dig 4 holes, get them square and lined up, pour the concrete, and then go up with the post just like we are.
Oh yeah, it's not that hard. It's just harder as you get older. I sat there in the back of my mind thinking, well, shoot, I can have this done by in one day. No, I can't anymore.
Now, And he's just kind of leveling the concrete on the top because that's where the posts are going to sit.
Yeah, there'll be brackets.
And they're what? Tampcon brackets or whatever they're called.
Yeah, they'll be Tapcon or lagged into that.
Right.
Into the cement. It'll be good.
Yeah. Okay. Now, each hole, if you were doing quickcrete, we figured what, 3 to 4 bags per hole is what you've got in them.
80-pound bags, probably about 3.
3 80-pound.
4.
Now we did the concrete and the gravel instead. Simply cost-wise, cost efficient. Wouldn't be either way.
Yeah, I mean, you still got to buy the cement, but in each Portland bag of 80 pound, you've got, you know, about 2 shovelfuls of cement in each bag.
Right.
I mean, we can get a lot out of one bag, and this trash gravel that we get, it's cheap. So.
Right. So, for our cost-wise, it was better going that way.
Yeah.
Not
you don't have to full bag. I just soon shovel a shovel load of gravel and pick up a 80-pound bag of cement.
right. Well, I'm saying not everybody has the ability to have this trash gravel and.
It's about all the gravel companies.
No, I know, but our gravel company is literally a half mile down the road.
Yeah.
So, not everybody has that kind of convenience.
But
So.
you can do it, and then we'll let them set up here for 3 or 4 days,
Right.
at least before I start building on them.
Now, tomorrow morning, you're planning on getting on the sawmill, cutting the poles.
Yep.
So you're planning on getting everything cut for it.
I hope to get everything cut tomorrow for it.
Right. And then that way, it could be drying a little bit, kind of lightening up, because they do get a little bit heavy when they're still freshly cut.
Well, this sonic tube wasn't perfectly level. It was kind of angling back a little bit, but the cement's level.
Right.
I mean, any liquid will level itself.
Right. Okay. Well, it's coming right along. So we've probably, all in all, it'll be 3 days of actual work in it.
What? Oh, no, I dug the holes yesterday
Yeah, well,
and today.
doing this 3 to 4 days. It's not a big project.
No.
And we don't work hard. I mean,
It's too daggone hot.
and you're too old. You're too old.
It's getting way too hot a little bit ago.
Oh. Well, we're just showing you where we're at. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have any comments or suggestions or questions, please feel free to ask us.
Yep.
So remember to like, subscribe, and share.
Tune in.
Tune in. So, and we'll be continuing this one on. Y'all have a great day.